In this video, we're going to talk about the import process after you have successfully exported using the SID-Refresh. In the previous video, we've exported using the SID-Refresh GUI and reviewing the logs. We have an export directory with successfully exported data. Assuming we skip ahead and you have refreshed your database either from homogeneous or heterogeneous system into your QA environment, which we exported from, and now you are ready to bring down the SAP system so that you can restore those configuration back into the QA environment so that you can bring it up, all operating just like before, only with fresh data that you copy from your source system, normally production. So having stopped the database, we would check the R3 trans to make sure that it is connecting to the DB okay. You do not need SAP up, obviously. You can then check also Java environment is there, supporting version 1.6 or above. Accessing the jar, we start the GUI, and here we set the R3 trans import process. Looking at the export import directory that we had the exported file in, and it can pick up the configuration, so it knows that a couple of things weren't exported, so like the virus scan, etc. So the configuration obviously can only import what was exported. Here we can also save the configuration of the import so that in the future, if you're doing exactly the same thing again, you could automate this and run it in the command line. Now that we can start the import, depending on how much data, then the import will vary in speed, obviously. Typically, you have some configuration that may take longer than others, just like AOE or any of those type of information might take a little bit longer. So this SID-Refresh tool is really here to help the basis team automate IT operations. Obviously, if you're doing it multiple times for multiple systems on a regular basis, this helps save you a tremendous amount of time to restore those configuration, those technical connections, those various, for instance, the distribution model or the RFC connections, even security things or licenses, so that when you refresh the system, you are able to quickly bring it up and return it back to usage. So as a post-copy automation, the actual process starts prior to your copy, exporting and saving the configuration. Here we import so that you have done already a database refresh. So in the future, we are looking to integrate into this process automation of the refresh itself too, that might vary site to site, obviously depending on the technology that customer use to refresh systems. But in essence, these two copy process before and after helps reduce errors, menu configurations, and bringing systems up and available for users fairly quickly. So here the pop-up indicates that the import has completed. You can then now visit the export import return code section there and view the logs. It shows also runtimes in the environment, what took the longest, what were their return code. Behind the scene, we automate with the R3 trans, so it supports cross-platform, all Unix and Windows environment, as well as SAP supported databases. Now we visit the directory to view the import log. This indicates the tables that were re-imported back into the system after the database was refreshed, and indicating how long each of those took. So from here you can glean some of the large configuration that was restored. The process of restoring, we do remove the content of whatever the system, so you copy from production, whatever configuration there is removed first, and then we import back the data that we had exported from the QA environment. So there you can see the ALE customization is one of the bigger ones, and we can also take a look at the log for the import. Scrolling through the log, basically seeing a bunch of import commits. And from here, you can be comfortable that the data has been imported back into the system. Check for any errors if needed. Other than that, you're pretty much done restoring the configuration into your QA system. Now you're ready to start SAP. Misspelled there, but we'll restart SAP here. And the system should come up and operate as it was as a QA environment before you had wiped it out with the database refresh, except now you have new data from your source system. And that wraps up the procedure for the SID-Refresh using our new version 1.1 of SID-Refresh, supporting systems running Java or SAP databases on Windows and Linux.